Waffle-Maker is, in my mind, a luxury, a piece of kitchen equipment that doesn't have the multiple uses of, say, a blender, or the everyday nature of a coffee machine. But what's become clear to me is that if you're a waffle person, you're an enthusiastic waffle person, and a quality waffle iron is just as much of a necessity as any other appliance. To that end, I asked some very passionate folks, bakers and recipe developers, among them, about the ones they rely on to get their breakfast fix, and even tested some machines out myself. The consensus is that the best waffle makers are the simplest waffle makers. The most important thing is that they're easy to use and clean and do their job well, which is to say, make delicious waffles. Let's start in this video top 5 best waffle makers. Number 1. Sanaa Javeri Khatter, founder of Diaspora Company, has had her fair share of waffle makers, but none has stood the test of time like her All-Clad model, which she's been using for 5 years. It's relatively pricey, but in a sea of cute but useless versions, she's found it to be super sturdy, like industrial grade, she says. Indeed, this one is made entirely from stainless steel on the outside, as opposed to plastic, including the substantial handle to open and close the machine. Content creator and recipe developer Dan Pelosi, who has the 2-square version, says that handle is massive and great, big enough for my big paws to get a good grip, and agrees with Javeri Khatter that the machine is well made and durable. But he also notes that even with the solid construction, it's not too heavy. He's made many different waffle recipes in it and assures that every one has been crispy on the outside but soft, moist, and fluffy on the inside. Finally, the sheer depth of the waffle pockets is stunning, he says. Number 2. Moon Juice founder Amanda Chantal Bacon told me that there's only one waffle maker that does justice to her grain-free waffles, and yes, she tried and gave away 6 different models before finally deeming this one good enough. With grain-free, my goal is to always get a crust, then have a steamed cake on the inside, she explains. But without any gluten in the batter, it's all too easy for the waffles to end up sad and flat. This iron solves that problem. It gets supremely hot, which creates a steaming effect and ensures the texture she is after. Number 3. Food writer and editor Elise Whitney originally bought this Breville model several years ago in an attempt to streamline the bulky appliances in her kitchen. While it comes with grooved and flat plates to operate as a panini press and indoor grill, the hinge opens 180 degrees. You can also buy Belgian waffle plates that easily click into place, she says. The machine allows you to select the exact degrees too, the only one on this list that does so you can determine exactly the shade of golden brown and crispy you like, and adjust for different recipes depending on how the batter behaves as well. It has a high wattage, so it gets hot in a matter of minutes, Whitney says. She uses it to make waffles for a crowd because it turns out 4 at a time, and she says she appreciates that when she's done, the plates can go in the dishwasher to clean. Number 4. Cuisinart reigns supreme when it comes to a double waffle maker, the kind where you fill one side with batter, close it, flip it around, then fill the second side to make 2 that are done within a few seconds of each other. This recommendation comes from Roxana Jolipat, head baker at Friends and Family in Los Angeles and author of the cookbook Mother Grains, and though Cuisinart has discontinued the exact model she owns, this one is an updated version of it. It's very durable, she says. No joke, I've even used it in restaurants which are super high volume. She appreciates that it holds a solid cup of batter, which she says is enough to make a substantial waffle. Still, batter never seeps over the sides, ensuring an easy clean of the non-stick plates. Number 5. If you're consistently making breakfast for more than 1 or 2 people, you might want to opt for this bigger version from Krups that makes 4 waffles at a time. Yes, so does the All-Clad, above, and the Breville, below, but this one is a couple inches longer than both. It's what recipe developer and cookbook author Jessie Sheehan uses to feed her husband and kids. I always spray it first, and it works brilliantly, she says. I would say literally within 5 minutes, maybe even 4, your waffles are perfectly brown. You can also open the top and look. That won't ruin them at all. One little thing I look for is once the steam disappears, then I know they're done or close to being done. She also appreciates how easy the Krups is to clean. The plates pop out and can be put in the dishwasher. We've never lost the non-stick and I've had this iron for a long time, she says.
If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon and comment below. Check out the description to find the product links. Thanks for watching.